guys, how are you? Happy Wednesday! Today is the very first Wednesday of March. Can you believe it? We're already in March, which means pretty soon it's going to be springtime. It's going to start being warmer. The birds are going to sing. The flowers and trees are going to bloom. All sorts of cool stuff happens in the spring. So we are excited. Now, before we go any further, we're going to pause. We're going to stand up on our feet. Stretch up tall. Bend down, touch your toes. Oh. All right, let's sing together. Ready? Here we go. That's right. We know that no matter what, God is always with us. Yeah, and He loves us no matter what. Isn't that great? Even when you're having a rotten bad day or just being naughty, He still loves you. Now, this week in Excel Mini, we are learning about serving. Yeah, about teaching other people about Jesus and telling people near and far about who He is and all the things that we can do to help and serve others. Now, here's the thing. Serving can happen no matter how old you are. Yeah, you know how we talked about that on Sunday? You don't have to just be a grown-up. You can be a kid just like you, and you can serve. You can help others and show people who Jesus is. So let's practice our verse, not only for this week, but the previous ones. So let's start with this week's, which is from Colossians 3:24. Are you ready? Ready? Say, you are serving the Lord. Colossians 3:24. Say it again. You are serving the Lord. Colossians 3:24. Good work. Now let's practice last week's verse. Here's our pictures. Ready? Say, I want to become like Him. Philippians 3:10. Say it again. I want to become like Him. Philippians 3:10. High five. Now let's practice week 2. Ready? Go like this. Be excellent at what is good. Romans 16:19. be excellent at what is good. Romans 16:19. Way to go! All right, let's do the very first one we practiced the very first week of Excel. Are you ready? Say, I will not forget your word. Psalm 119:16. I will not forget your word. Psalm 119:16. You did it! All four! High five! Okay, do you know what this is? Yeah, this is a lamp. You see? It's a lamp. So, how many of you have a lamp at your house? You do? Yeah? Do you have one in your bedroom? Some of you might have a cool one that's got like a print on it that matches with like your bed or something like that. Well, this is a lamp for my office here at the church. Now, this lamp is meant to do what? Is it just a decoration? No, it's not just a decoration. What do we do with lamps? Why do we have them? That's right, to light up a space or an area, right? We don't take a lamp and just not turn it on. We take a lamp and we plug it in, and then when we need light in that room or that area, we turn it on. So see, right now, it's not really doing anything. I mean, it's something to look at, right? But when we turn the light on, that is really when the lamp is doing what it was supposed to do. Now, this week in Excel Mini, you've learned that you were created to serve. Yeah, you were. Isn't that cool? God created you to serve and help others. This is not something that only grown-ups can do. This is something that anyone can do, even you. There are so many ways that you can serve other people. You can help a neighbor, you can help a stranger, you can do something secret that nobody knows about that helps somebody else. Okay, there are so many different ways that you can serve. But think of it like this. Don't just be a lamp that sits with the light off. That doesn't do anything. The lamp was made to turn on and light up an area, and you were made to serve and help others. Do you know what dominoes are? I'm not talking about Domino's pizza. I'm talking about dominoes, the little tiles of the games that have colored dots on them. And there's different ways you can play with them where you match up the dots and you do these different shapes and things. Well, sometimes people take those dominoes and they use them to do cool tricks. So I want you to check out this video and see what I'm talking about. Can you imagine how long it took to get all those dominoes and everything else that went with it set up just right? Yeah, and I bet they had a lot of times where they had to do it and redo it and redo it, because if someone actually knocked one or something shook and it knocked one and it got out of assortment, right? So they put a lot of work into that effort, right? To make all the dominoes fall just right. And did you see how when just one got started, with just one push, one nudge, it started a whole chain of things that happened from that? That is kind of like what happens when you serve others. Yeah, just one small thing that you do. Maybe you help your next door neighbor pick up leaves in her yard because she's a little older and it's harder for her to rake. You do that one nice thing, and that one nice thing can lead to so many other nice things. She'll feel loved, and she'll feel important and like someone cares about her. And after you do that one nice thing, you knock over the next domino that leads to her feeling that way. Then who knows what happens from there? Maybe she tells somebody else that her next door neighbor came over and helped her take care of her yard, and that person is encouraged and excited, and so then they decide to go help their friend or their neighbor or somebody that they know that needs help. These are the kind of things that happen when we serve. Our dominoes fall and influence and impact things that we can't even begin to imagine. So remember that when you serve, even if it's just something small or people don't really even notice, you never know the impact that it will have as it leads to something else that happens. Okay, I want to show you one more thing to help you understand how important it is that you serve and help others and tell other people about Jesus. Now, like I just said about the domino thing, when you do something little, you never know the impact it's going to have and how it will start an effect on somebody else, which leads to somebody else, to something else, to somebody else. So when you do just simple things to serve and help others, you can never know for sure how much more that's going to mean beyond what you just did. This right here is a bowl of water, right? See how the water's just very still? It's not moving, right? Now, I'm going to take a rock and I'm going to dump it in there. What do you think is going to happen? Watch, let's see. So see, the water's perfectly still. Whoa. Did you see how I made a whoop? And then there were some ripples. Let me do it again. Whoa. Now the water's not still anymore, is it? It's moving around. You see that? I'm gonna show you again. Ready? Whoa. Isn't that cool? Let me show you up close. Here's our water. See how it's kind of still? And watch what happens when we drop it in. You see how it makes ripples? It jumps, right? It creates little bubbles and waves in the water, and it's no longer still. It's got movement to it. Well, when you serve and help other people, you're going to put movement into the water. And here's what I mean by that. When you serve and help others, you can encourage people to do the same thing. You can encourage someone to come to church. You can help someone to understand that God loves them. These kind of things create a ripple. You never know what your serving will do for other people. Obviously, you're going to know what you did for them, but the impact, the influence can be even deeper and greater. Just like rocks and water, it can ripple and move on and on and on. If you've ever gone outside to like a stream or a river and you skip rocks down, you know, when it skips across the water and just keeps making little dents and dents and dents in the water, it keeps on going. That's the same idea with you in serving. So I want to encourage you guys, you are not too young or too little to serve and help others. You were created to serve. Just like lamps were made to shine light, you were made to shine light by serving and helping and telling other people about Jesus. So don't wait until you grow up. Now is the time when you can start doing those things. You got it? All right, listen, if you haven't already, now is your time to go do your XL Mini. So make sure you do that before you go to bed with your mom or dad or some other adult at your house. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.